Hello and welcome back to the loot table here on Commander Damage. Today we're going to be cracking open some Final Fantasy packs because the release of the Final Fantasy Universes Beyond set is almost upon us. It is pre-release weekend this weekend. I'm going to multiple pre-releases because I'm so hyped for this set, being the set that has literally gotten me into Magic. So I'm so excited to open up some packs. Next week is the official full launch, but today we're going to be cracking those packs open thanks to our friends over at Wizards of the Coast. They've sent us a bunch of goodies to take a look at, including this wonderful, what is it? Counter Blitz Precon, which is the Final Fantasy X Precon, and so many extra packs. So massive thank you to them. But without further ado, let's crack open those packs and see what we get. It's Final Fantasy Day! Look at all the Final Fantasy stuff we've got. Oh, I'm at a loss of what to open first. Probably the pre-release kits. Mind you, I think there's going to be 6 boosters in the pre-release kit, and with the 10 here, that means we have 16 in total. It's almost as if they knew. So lovely pre-release kit. This sets you back a pretty penny, though, compared to the regular pre-release kits. I think the cheapest I saw these going was about £35 for a pre-release, but the standard now, it's kind of ballooned to £40, so that's kind of insane, but it could be worse. Oh, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. They've got like a retro pixel thing going on. Okay. Oh, MG. Look at the inside. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so cute. They've got was it is his name Garland? They've got Chaos over here. Is it Garland? Can't remember. And they have the Warriors of Light on the other side as well of the battlefield. They got a little battle thing there. They got the little cutouts. They have counters as well. Pixelated counters. How cool is that? I will forever now be using the pixelated counters. Look at that. Death Touch. Like shields and stuff. Very nice. And on the other side, we've got some +1/+1 counters. Oh, they just have the same thing on the underside. Okay, very cool. Is there anything on the inside? Oh, alright. I've got to keep these. They got the little pixelated crystal on the inside. Yo! This packaging is like everything. I kind of just want to like have this packaging. We have that same artwork on the actual little deck box that they give you. He's getting hit twice. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the coolest. This is the coolest. All right, let's open it up. We have a spin down. Now, 1 in 20 boxes for the pre-release will have a clear spin down in there. We have the pre-release promo card. It should be 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 epic. We got the 6. We have the partition in here. Some showing off the different crystals. The king. How cool is that? Nothing on the back though. It's kind of sad. And then just your rules sheet to explain how pre-releases work. Let's pop that back in there. Alright, let's do the pre-release promo card first. Oh, I almost don't want to destroy this packaging. It's so good. Okay. Alright, and our promo is the Darkness Crystal! Yo! Black spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it, and you gain 2 life. Put target creature card exiled with the Darkness Crystal onto the battlefield. Tap it under your control with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. That's 6 mana. This is a 4 mana card to begin with, so it's quite expensive, but I can see that getting a lot of play. Little bit of pringling, but that's okay. But that is a very nice promo to start off with. Very nice stamped promo card. Alright, let's open these boosters. Should we do this like an actual pre-release? And see what we would have gotten? Let's do that. For the first 6. Those are all my personal like chases down the bottom, what I'm hoping to see. Unlikely to get a traveling chocobo. We do have 2 collector boosters, so it is possible. We got the wizard token at the back there. Oh, and the chocobo. That's so cute. Okay, you get to sit over there. Chocobos. So, we got the Namazu Trader. We got the Gigantode. Sage's No Lifts. This is one of the new job select cards. So basically when you bring it in, it creates a 1/1 hero token and attaches to it. And then it changes the class of whatever the creature type of whatever that creature is. This one includes Cleric in addition to its other types. And they also get +1/+0. Cool. A little bit of a boost. Regmage's Rapier, another job select. This makes them a wizard. And +2/+0. White Mage's Staff. Oh my god, this is just the job. This is just the job packet. Cool. This makes them a cleric. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, Final Fantasy 11. I never played 11. I tried to play 11, but I never got to play 11 because my PC couldn't handle it at the time. I was very young. When this creature enters, choose one, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, or exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. Interesting. Alright. Okay. Rufus Shinra. Oh, he's uncommon? Oh, that's crazy. I think he makes Darkstar as a token as well, which is really cool. He's in Olzaf colors. When he attacks, if you don't control a creature named Darkstar, create Darkstar. So every time you attack with him, you get Darkstar back. That's kind of epic. And he's a 3 mana 2/4. Interesting. Queen Brawn. 3 mana red, 2/1. She has Prowess. Whenever Queen Brawn attacks, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token. Oh, I can see that getting out of hand very, very quickly. But she's got very low defense, though, so you could easily take her out. Interesting. All right. Reach the horizon. Look, it's the artwork I've got in the background chat. But the other side of it. Reach the horizon. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands and or town cards. And put them, with different names, put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffled. That's not too bad. It's 4 mana, though, so... Ooh, the Emperor of Palamecia. This is from Final Fantasy 2, another Final Fantasy game I've not played. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on the Emperor of Palamecia. Then if it has 3 or more counters, transform it. And add, you can also tap it for, like, blue or red mana for a creature. And then we also get it transformed into the Lord Master of Hell, which deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard. Interesting. So just spells, like instants and sorceries then? And like equipments, artifacts and enchantments. Wow, okay. And then we have Ninja Blades, another. Oh, is that our rare for the pack? Interesting. Our rare for the pack happens to be a job select. +1/+1 ninja. And then makes people discard a card and lose life equal to the mana cost. Oh, that is pretty powerful for 3. That's crazy. Ooh, we got Arden Izunia from 15. Also known as Varagoth Blood Sky Sire. This is a demon rogue. Nice. I'm going to pop that aside. Aerith Rescue Mission Reverse. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. That's kind of very cool, though. This artwork is kind of amazing because it gives you a choice here. So you can either take the elevator or take 59 flights of stairs. This is the moment in Final Fantasy VII when you're going to Shinra HQ. You can either go in through the front door, or you can climb the stairs to avoid all the fights. That's so cool. All right, and this should be a land. We have Baron Airship Kingdom. Enters tapped. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'd have my lands here. We got white over here. We got black, which is our rare. I mean, we got the darkness crystal as well, so maybe we would be going black if this were an actual pre-release. I'm not got a lot of room to work with here, though. Multicolored, got green. I'm gonna put the lands over here because it's not a necessary thing. Yeah, a lot of black there. White, red, blue. Gigantode. I mean, if it were me, I'd probably be going black-green so far. Yeah. I mean, this is a 4 mana 4/4, so it's not too bad. That's an interesting first pack, though. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got a treasure token. Nice. And what else? We got a hero token. Oh, an aura from 14. I love that. I love that for us. I play an aura in 14. Very happy with that. All right, we have the airship crash from Final Fantasy IX. This is when the Tantalus goes down just after escaping from... Is it Alexandria? Is that the name of it? So this is removal, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. 3 mana. Again, I feel like removal is going to be pretty powerful at pre-release events. Kira Merchants, 3 mana, 1/4, draw a card, discard a card, sacrifice this creature, draw 3 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each town you control. So if you were going for towns, that'd be pretty good. Thunder Magic, nice, look at that. And this got the nice artwork of lightning, appropriately, from Final Fantasy 13. You do Thunder for 1 mana, which is 2 damage. It's a slightly weaker lightning bolt. Thundara for 4 damage. And then Fundaga for 7, and does 8 damage. Okay. I mean, that'll cost you an entire turn. You're not alone? Oh. You're not alone. What a pivotal moment from Final Fantasy IX, where he's like, I'm nothing, I'm no one. And then, like, it's so upsetting because, like, You're Not Alone starts playing with a goddamn guitar. And he's, like, trudging through by himself, and then everybody in the party, like, shows up one by one to, like, give him help. Ugh. Crazy. Alright, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead. So the more creatures you got, the better that you do, which, you know, is a very nice flavor. I feel like the flavor in this set has been so good. I've not seen this card yet. Resentful Revelation. This is the moment when Sephiroth is in the Shinra Mansion, the basement of the Shinra Mansion, doing research on Genova and finding out his true origins. Very cool. 2 mana, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Oh, okay, so you fill your graveyard and it has flashback, so you can do it again for 7. That's very expensive. I do know that, I heard Gavin Verhey say that all the cards that have flashback in this set are all parts of flashbacks in each game, so this was a flashback segment in Final Fantasy VII, so that tracks. Alright, we got Curl. Just a 2 mana 2/2, tap target non-enchantment creature. Alright, we have Vincent's Limit Break, which is tiered. I thought this card was a lot better than it was, but unfortunately not. I thought this would bring you back and give you one of those toughness, but it's not. It gives you that toughness, then brings you back if you die. Unfortunately. So yeah. But this is Vincent's Limit Break, where you can turn into the Galleon Beast, the Death Gigas, or Hellmasker, which are all based on, like, well, at least the Death Gigas and Hellmasker are all based on classic Hollywood monsters like Frankenstein and like Jason. So that's very interesting. But yeah, not a terrible card. Would probably definitely save you in certain situations. But yeah, I'd probably be going black with this. Sleep Magic. Oh my god, it's Aiko sleeping with a Moogle. That's so cute. Enchant. When enchanted, this aura enters tap enchanted creature. Doesn't untap the untap step. When enchanted creature is dealt damage, sacrifice this aura. Oh, that's awesome. You can just take something out of the game for a bit. Let's put that down there. Phoenix Down, 1 mana artifact, which you can exile for 2 mana and return target creature card with value 4 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Or you can exile a skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Like with Phoenix Down's another cure, kind of like magic, you can damage zombies and undead creatures in Final Fantasy, so that makes sense. I'm so happy just looking at the art. I don't really care what I get. We got Giot, King of the Dwarves. Legendary creature, Dwarf Noble, 1/1, 2 mana. Double strike, whenever Giot or another dwarf you control enters, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Cool. It's a little bit helpful if you're running equipments. Ooh, Leviathan! We got our first enchantment creature saga. We have Leviathan. Return each creature that is in a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent to its owner's hand. Okay. Until end of turn, whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent attacks, draw a card on the second one. So he can't attack on the first turn, then he goes down, so unless he has haste. So you're basically doing a board wipe if you're going up against In your pre-release, at least, you're doing a board wipe unless you can have a bunch of merfolk or octopuses or leviathans on the field. So you probably want to pair that with like ultras or something. Very expensive though. Ooh, we got one of the rare town land cards. These are new for the Final Fantasy set. Town is a subtype and allows you to cast this as an adventure or land, depending on what you do. If you cast it as an adventure, then you can cast it as a land later. That's kind of cool. It's 6 mana though. Create a 1/1 colorless hero token, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you control. Oh, that's not terrible. That's a big unit later on, and then you can cast it from exile as land for that turn too. That's really cool. Oh, that's such a good Ultard Zanakin. That's the destroyed Zanakin and Spira. So yeah, rather than the split one, which is on the regular artwork. We also have random encounter as our... Oh wait, so that was our rare then. Oh, that's interesting. We had 2 rares then. We had the Leviathan and we had the Zanarkand Ancient Metropolis. We still have a land to come. So that's kind of cool. Random encounter. Random encounter. Just an uncommon. Foil, but you shuffle for 6 mana. Shuffle your library, mill full cards. Put each creature card milled this way onto the battlefield. They gain haste at the beginning of the next end step. Return those creatures to their owner hand. That's not too bad for later on in the game, I guess, if you're just doing limited. And we just have ourselves Gongaga. Me? Gongaga. Enters tapped. Okay, just a tap land. Alright, again. The black and the green seems going well so far. Let's see. For those actively watching the stream, we have some One-Winged Angel playing right now, and it's kind of epic. Okay, we have a Wizard token from 14, little Lalafell. Love that Lalafell's against love. And the other Chocobo token. Let's go. Now we have both Chocobo tokens. I love that for us. Look at that. We got one from 6 and one from 2. That's very cool. Do they do the same thing? They do the same thing. They just look different. Land you control enters this gets +1 until end of turn. Nice. The burbs. Love the burbs. Honestly, if I had all the burbs, I would go for this particular pre-release. I would lean into like landfall because I feel like that's a good idea. All right. Grand Pulse Ochu. Not seeing this. 1 mana Death Toucher. Oh, that's a good first drop. Until end of turn, this creature gets +1/+1 for each permanent in your graveyard. Oh, black green again could be helpful. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. I can't remember what moment this is supposed to be in Final Fantasy X, and so if somebody knows, we can pop it down in the comments and fill me in. But it appears they've just got their summons behind them. I can't remember what point in the story this is. I'm assuming they're all trapped in a temple somewhere. God, I've not played it for like over 10 years, Final Fantasy X, so I really should play it through again and like refamiliarize myself. I love the artwork on this one. It's very anime though. It's very cool. Oh, chat is telling me it's when the Albed oh yes, when the Albed like abducted all the summoners and took them and then kept them in their like basement or whatever. Is that what that is? I mean, it makes sense that they would all be in the same place. And that's where Tidus finds out the truth about Yuna's pilgrimage. Alright, anyway, this is the 3 mana flash enchant artifact or creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Is that not unlike the sleep one? I thought this and the sleep one are very similar. This one's 1 mana though. Oh, this has flash, which is why it's 2 extra. So when this aura enters... Oh, this can enchant an artifact as well, which is why it's more expensive. Interesting. And then it doesn't get, like, unenchanted when hit. That's cool. So overall, it's maybe a little bit more powerful. Alright, let's grab that, pop that down there. Haste magic. Nice. Target creature gets +3/+1. Gains haste till the end of turn. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it to your next end step double time. Nice. White Oversight. This is one of the cards that you want to see at your pre-release if you're going to go white. When this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls you until this artifact leaves the battlefield. You're basically just like stealing somebody else's stuff, and it taps for mana as well. 4 mana. That one though, so a little bit expensive, but you can get rid of another person's biggest thing. Alright, we've got Vane's Treachery, and if you sacrifice an artifact, you can kick it. Target creature gets -2 and -2 in the end of turn. If the spell was kicked, it gets -6/-6 until the end of turn. Damn, okay. Losing room down here. Syncopate. Counter target spell unless its controller plays X. If the spell is countered that way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. Interesting. So that's a counter spell that lets you just match whatever the other person used. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about that, because you'd have to leave a lot of mana open. Town Greeter. When this creature enters, mill 4 cards, you may play a land card from among them into your hand. If you put a town to your hand this way, you gain 2 life. That's not too bad. Early game, I guess, getting ahead of the other person. If you're going to go for the whole town synergy. Summon Anima. It's just an uncommon. Interesting. 6 mana. 4/4. Pain. You draw 1 card, lose 1 life. You do that 3 times. And then Oblivion. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. That... Ah, okay. So that's decent for Commander. I'm not sure if it'd be good in, like, limited. But that's fine. Colosseum Behemoth. This is from Final Fantasy 2. Trample. When this creature enters, choose 1. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Draw a card. 7/7. Oh, this is your, like, cleanup. So you just, like, destroy somebody else's enchantments. Or maybe you want the card draw. Who knows? I can't see myself using that much, but we'll see. Oran's Inspiration. I love the artwork on this card as well. This is a flashback, apparently. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until the end of turn. Nice. Little boost instant. I feel like removal's going to be king at these pre-releases, though. We got Shiva, who is only an uncommon. Tap target creature and opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. Draw a card for each tap creature your opponent controls. That, again, removal and maybe, like, tapping them down would be nice. And it's the Final Fantasy X Shiva. Very nice. We've got a lot of 10 cards. Oh, my girl! My girl! Oh, yeah, we would be going green. We would be going green. Okay, so I technically got one of the ones I was searching for. Not the art that I want, but that's fine. Tifa Lockhart, 2 mana, 1/2, landfall, and trample. Whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power until the end of turn. And if you have, like, a power doubling move, you can, like, do that first, I guess, and then just get her really well. Oh, another rare land. That's kind of epic. Look at that. This is the blue land. This is Jador, Aristocratic Capital, which is from Final Fantasy 6, obviously. Target opponent mills half their library rounded down for 6 mana and enters tapped with blue. And an island. Oh, but it's a reverse island, though. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Final Fantasy 13. Very cool. I like that. Let's put that. The rest of those. All right, halfway through our pre-release packs. That's kind of dope. It's nice to see Tifa, though. I kind of got one of the cards that I wanted. Tifa. We have an art card. Let's go. We have an art card. What is it? It is... Oh, hello, Leviathan. Look at that Leviathan. Oh, it's so cool. Summon Leviathan by Kota Nakatsubo. This is number 38 out of 53 of the art cards. Damn, I think I want to collect the art cards for this set, chat. I ain't even lying. Like, goddamn. Also, we have Arden here as well, and I think Arden would be, like, a really good card. I think black-green would be the way to go. Maybe. Maybe blue, though. I'm not sure. Alright, we've got Ice Magic, which basically lets you return creatures to their hands or their libraries, or has them shuffle into their libraries. I'm not sure how strong this is. I guess if you want to get something out of the way, you can just pay 2 to bounce them back to the hand. If they've been working on something really big. Another Haste Magic. Nice. Slash of Light. Slash of Light deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control, plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. Oh, that's not too bad. For 2 mana, Ooh, you could definitely remove something with that. If you went the, like, red-white equipment. Oh, we got another Resentful Revelation. Again, for 2 mana, that's not too bad. Like, if you're looking to mill things into graveyards. We got another Grand Pulse Ochu. Oh, here's a new one. Magitech Infantry. Final Fantasy 15 card. 1 white mana. Creature gets +1/+0 as long as you control another artifact. Search your library for a card named Magitech Infantry. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, because of course you can have... It's not a legendary, so you can have multiple of these. Have up to 4. Oh, that's not terrible if you pulled a couple of these. And then they boost each other as well. That's nice. Alright, we got Travel the Overworld. Look at the Chocobo! It's got Bart's on there. With, what was the Chocobo's name? Is it Boko? My dad always wanted me to go out and travel the world. But it also feels like the wind is calling me. I don't know why I thought he'd sound like that. Uncommon card. 7 mana. Affinity for towns cost 1 less for each town you control. Draw 4 cards. So again, going for the town archetype there. We have Clash of Icons. Choose 1 or more for 1 mana. Target creature you control fights another target creature your opponent controls. Remove a low counter from Saga you control and put a low counter on target Saga you control. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Again, the greens in this are kind of epic. Oh, we got this Catch a Fish side quest. Let's go. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's an artifact or creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you put a card into your hand this way, create a food token and transform. So you get a food and you get Cooking Campsite, which is another land. Oh, that's cool. So for 3 mana, you can cast this. And if you reveal a creature card, oh, that's fun. You transform this. Wait, is this just when oh, it's just the beginning of your upkeep, so it will eventually become a land. Oh, that's not too bad for 3 mana. And you can just add or sacrifice an artifact and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Oh, that's pretty good. It's not terrible. And we have Primal Garuda, uncommon in the woodblock kind of treatment. I love that. I didn't even realize you could get uncommons in the woodblock treatment. That's so good. This is white mana. Deals 4 damage to target tap creature an opponent controls. Yet another target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains flying till the end of turn. Ooh. Interesting. So it does damage as it comes down. Oh, we also have Genova! Yo! Okay, another one of the ones that I wanted. Again, not the treatment I want, but you know what? Genova's good. I just love seeing Genova on a card. That's so good. The art is so clean. Okay. At the beginning of combat on your turn... Oh, this is a 4 mana green-black. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Genova's power and up to 1 other target creature. That creature becomes a mutant in addition to other types. Whenever a mutant you control dies during your turn, you may draw cards equal to its power. Interesting. My cat has also come to check out the pre-release. But yes, Genova. Interesting. I would definitely go black-green. Oh, I almost bent my Genova. A promise fulfilled. Light up the stage. 3 mana. Spectacle. Exile the top 2 cards of your library to the end of next turn. You may play those cards. What does the spectacle part of it do? I'm not sure. That's very cool, though. Ooh, a reverse summon Chocomog. Let's go. That's so cute. It's a common. I don't even mind. It's foil, so it's very nice. Other creatures you can control gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Nice. And that happens 4 times. So this one actually can attack. And last but not least, we have the Wastes, which it features Clive. It's me, Clive, and my dog, Torgal, from Final Fantasy 16. Oh, Waste is a basic land as well. Oh, damn. And this is like, okay, so in Final Fantasy 16, the crystals are like sucking the life from the land. And this is basically the areas where all the life has been sucked out of it. Well, the ether is gone, so that's technically colorless. Let's put that there. Actually, I'll just put it with the other stuff. All right. Last but one of the pre-release kit. Let's go. It was not the Chocobo I was looking for. But a treasure token. We got a hero token. Oh my god, this Lalafell summoner is so freaking cute. She's got the heterochromia as well. Look at that. That is somebody's OC right there. I love the hero tokens. They're so good. All right. We have Magic Damper. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and hexproof until the end of turn. You untap it. Nice. I've not seen that yet, which is crazy to me. Shopkeep. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains menace till the end of turn. Ooh, interesting. I like that. That would get you through. We have the regular Aerith Rescue mission in white. We have a Marlborough. Bad Breath. When this enters, each opponent discards discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top 3 cards of their library. Jesus. That's quite expensive as well for 6 mana. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, another summon. There we go. Fat Chocobo. This is the common Chocobo summon. On turn 1, create a 2/2 green bird token whenever your land control enters. +1 till the end of turn. I would totally go for this, by the way. Again, if we can get some more landfall cards, like that would like seal the deal. And then on 2, 3, and 4, Kaplunk. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. That's pretty damn cool. 5 mana is a bit expensive, but again, we got the Curl again. We got Adventurer's Inn, which is a town. When this enters, gain 2 life. And it doesn't even enter tap. That's actually pretty good. And taps for colorless. Nice. Let's put that there. So that can go to anything. Black Waltz number 3. Flying Death Touch. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals 3. Number 3 deals 2 damage to each opponent. Crazy. Torgal. Torgal. A fine hound. We have ourselves a Torgal. Torgal. Yeah, this just goes straight into our green pile. 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you cast a first creature spell each turn, that creature enters with an additional +1/+1 counter for each dog and or wolf you control, and add 1 mana of any color. So he taps for mana as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. Another Catch a Fish. All right. Oh, the alternate printing of Torgal. Fine Hound. And oh, we can only have 1 of these though in our pre-release. That sucks, but that's a really cool artwork of the Torgal too. What a good boy. Oh, we got a borderless Sin Spearer's Punishment. Whenever Sin enters or attacks, exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random. Then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land card, repeat the process. Honestly, for this Sin, for this pre-release kit, I might actually just splash blue to play this. That would actually be really cool as like a game ender. Yo, and then we have a reverse suplex. That's awesome. I love that. Reverse suplex is good. And a mountain, which is oh, what area is that from Final Fantasy IV? Oh god, what area is that from Final Fantasy IV? I know you climbed the mountain at one point. Is that the mountain where you find Param and Palam? I can't remember. Damn, we got some really cool stuff here though. All right, let's put that down there. All right, last of the pre-release pack. Oh, the Mountain of Trials, Mount Ordeals. Yeah, I've not played Final Fantasy IV in even a longer time than I played Final Fantasy X, which is crazy. All right, we got 49 and 53, the art card, and it is Zidane. Look at that boy. Look at that cheeky little F-boy. He is such an F-boy, chat. Like, he's always been like to the princesses, like, wanna go on a date? Like, god damn it, dude. All right, we got the Weapons Vendor from Final Fantasy VII. This is a 4 mana 2/2. When this creature enters, you draw a card. Not bad. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control an equipment, you may pay 1. If you do attack target equipment you control to a target creature you own. That's pretty good. Like, one mana equip. That's awesome if you're going for like weapons. Phyton. Oh, is this the Final Fantasy VII pack? Is that what we've got here? Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Awesome, epic. We love that. 3 mana. Again, that would be amazing in the black green deck I would build for this. Target creature gains 3/3 and trample to the end of the turn. Again, even better. Yo. Another Magic Damper. Oh, and we've also got the racist whacker on here. Hey, you seen them dirty Albed? He hates them Albed. We have Magic Damper again with Fang. Oh, we have an Ifrit summon. Let's go. Discard a card if you do draw a card. Nice. Common summon. Not bad for a human. Next, you have to defeat the summons in 8, don't you, in order to like get them. Interesting. You have to like prove yourself in order to have them as a guardian force. Alright, we got Monk's Fist, which is the monk job select. Monk and +1/+0. Again, not the most amazing cards in the world. A lot of them are just +1/+0 and changing the type. Crazy. Oh, another adventurer's in. Okay, that's just a clear artifact. Let's put that there. And we'll pop the town there as well. Oh, we got Queena. Is that how you would say it? Queena? Q Gourmet. A 3 mana, 2/3. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus create those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature are created instead. So you get a bonus 1/1 green frog out of that. Yo, again, we would totally be putting her in our green black deck. We got Barrett Wallace here. The uncommon, I believe this is also in the precon. Whenever Barrett Wallace attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. There's a lot of good options here. They have to be equipped though, so I would have to go into an equipment deck, which I don't think we've got the right stuff for in this. Alright, Evil Reawakened. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 5 mana with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. If I could mill Sin into the battlefield during the pre-release, and then just play this card, that is like 5 mana to get Sin out with 2 additional +1/+ counters, so it would be a 9/9. That would be dope. Oh, we have Jill! Shiva's Dominant as our rare for the pack. That's pretty good. She's not on the list, but like, we like Jill. Jill's cool. Alright, but exiling her is so expensive though. She's 3 mana and then it costs 5 mana to transform her, and she transforms into Shiva, Warden of Ice. Look at that. Target creature can't be blocked this turn twice, so you can target somebody else, or maybe itself with that. Tap all lands your opponent's controls, exile Shiva, then return to the battlefield. That's very cool, and she turns back into herself at the end. And we have Battle at the Big Bridge! Yo! Yeah, I think we would be going black-green and then splashing blue with us. Yo. Look at that. Fatal Push. Destroy target creature if it has mana value 2 or less. And Revolt. Destroy that creature if it has mana value 4 or less instead of opponent you control left the battlefield this turn. Nice. And again, that would probably work with, like, Jill as well, because if it gets exiled, it technically leaves the battlefield. So that works too. That's so good. We got Choco Comment in reverse. Look at the way that works with the reverse there. That's so cool looking. Deals X damage to any target. And you get to create a 2/2 green bird creature token with the landfall mechanics. So yeah, and then we have a land, which is just a plains, just a Final Fantasy 15 plains. Nice. Alright. Okay, yeah, that was our pre-release kit. So, yeah, definitely probably green, black, and maybe splashing a little bit of blue in there. I don't think Jill would ever transform though if we did that. I guess you'd only need 2 blue. You could have a couple of the towns in there for the town synergy. Is that what you would do, chat? Let me know. If you had that pre-release, what would you choose? Let's just get into these then. So we have 10 more packs to open. They gave us 16 in total. Alright, so first off, bird token. Nice. And on the other side we got a hero. This looks like a Hure, is it? Is that Hure? Is that a Hure? Bard? The bard? Like ranger? Oh, I don't know what you call these. They have a bow and arrow, but they play music as well. But we want to put it on the burb side because we're after burbs. All the bird tokens in the world. Oh, dancer chakrams? Oh, there are dancer chakrams on that card too. Yeah, at the very bottom. Showing that you can be anything. Oh, we got the Balam T-Rexor. That's nice. This is from Final Fantasy VIII. This is very early on in the game. I think it's part of like your... Is it part of your test, or is this just before your seed test? I can't remember. Again, I've not played 8 in like 20 years, so... when this creature enters, you gain 3 life. It has trample and fart cycling, and it's a 6 mana. Nice. Alright, we got the Scorpion... I didn't know this was a card! I didn't know Scorpion Sentinel was a card! Why is it blue? This is my favorite Final Fantasy boss. And it's like the first boss that you encounter in Final Fantasy VII. That's insane. I love that. Robot Scorpion, massive defense, Not great offense. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets +3/+0. That's kind of cool, though. So it becomes a 4/4 late game. It won't do a lot, but maybe unlimited. That'll actually be pretty cool. Alright, we got Mysidian Elder, which is a Final Fantasy IV card from Mysidia. When this creature enters, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. So pinging there for 3 mana. Cool. Slash of Light again. Namazu Trader. Whoops. Instant Ramen. We've not seen Instant Ramen yet. This is a 2 mana food artifact with Flash. When this artifact enters, draw a card, sacrifice this artifact, and you gain 3 life. Because it's technically food. It's food with card draw, which is nice. Loperate Scout. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 till the end of turn. Galoose Final Act. Until the end of turn, this creature gets +1/+0. Oh, target creature gets +1/+0. And when this creature dies, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to its power and up to 1 target creature. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's only until end of turn, though. So you got to be making sure that you sacrifice yourself there. Alright, we got Unexpected Request here, which is the start of Final Fantasy IX, where Princess Garnet is like, please kidnap me. And you gain control of target creature, 3 mana, gain control of target creature till the end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until the end of turn. You may attach an equipment you control to that creature. If you do, unattach at the beginning of the next end step. Wow, okay, cool. So you can steal something, untap the creature, it gains haste, attach your own equipment to it, I guess. Hit big, steal somebody else's big thing, attach your equipment to it to make it even bigger, hit big with it, and then unequip it, and it goes back. Oh, that's insane. Shantoto, Tactician Mage. This is a Final Fantasy 11 character. 3 mana, blue and a red in that. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Shantoto gets +X/+0 to the end of turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast a spell. If X is 4 or more, draw a card. Interesting. I might be the harshest mistress in all of Vana'diel, but I may forgive you, if at my feet you kneel. Oh, we got Fearless. Let's see, we got Fang Fearless to see. This is 1/2 of a meld card. Meld with Vanille. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card. If you lose 1 life, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard. This ability triggers only once each turn, so it's like a built-in Phyrexian Arena, is it? Is that what it's called? And then it melts into the bottom half of the legendary creature Beast Avatar, whatever they turn into. Oh, Ragnarok, yeah. Which has, it's a 7/6 with Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, and Haste. And when it dies, you destroy target permanent, return target non-legendary permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's crazy. I've never had a meld card before, so I'd be interested to see how that works. And then we got Jekt! Jekt is our rare for the pack. Let's go. And Jekt obviously turns into like the final Aeon version of Sin, like the final Aeon within Sin. Menace, whenever Jekt deals combat damage to the player, may exile it, then return it to the battlefield to transform into its owner's control. You only need to hit once? That's crazy. You only need to hit a player once. 4 mana. Interesting. Let's see. Turns into Braska's final Aeon. You can barely see what it looks like on the artwork there, but it is a very cool looking design in the actual game. And look how big it looks as well compared to the party in that. It's not that big in the actual game, but that looks huge. On turn 1, each opponent discards a card, you draw a card. And on turn 2, and on turn 3, each opponent sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice, and it's got Menace and 7/7. That is ridiculous, and that is a rare for the pack. Crazy. And we also have Lunatic Pandora as our common. This is a Final Fantasy VIII card. Lets you, for 1 mana, lets you surveil 1 for 2 mana when you tap it. And for 6, you can sacrifice and destroy target non-land permanents. Interesting. Alright. Inside the Lunatic Pandora is this thing called the Crystal Pillar. It calls monsters from the moon. That's crazy sounding. And we just have our lands. So, yeah. Ugh, exciting stuff. I'm so glad to, like, see Fang in there, though. I just need to pull the Vanille now as well. Alright. Pack 8, I think. Oh my god, the copy token! It's Cecil with the mirror, looking at the Dark Knight version of himself. That's so cool! Oh my goodness. And the hero token, we got a little Makote there on the other side. That's so cute, though. And look, it's, oh god, the seaside town. Oh, why am I forgetting? I'm literally from there. That's my starting city. How did I forget? Is that actually there? Is that actually Limsa? I don't know if it is Limsa, actually. I think it looks like Limsa. Does that look like Limsa? Limsa, Limisa? Limsa, Liminza? Does it look like Limsa to anybody else? I can't tell. Yeah, it is, because it's got the flags up there. Yeah. It's totally Limsa. Alright, I'm going to keep that on the copy side, actually. That's cute. Alright. We got White Mage Staff. Once again. Vane's Treachery. Blitzball Shot. We're starting to get some repeats now. Ice Flying, we've not seen you yet. 6 mana, 5/4. When this creature enters, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. Not terrible. Probably better in limited. We got Ifrit again. Taungrita again. Sahagin for the first time. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, belief at least 4 mana was cost to cast. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it can't be blocked this turn. Ooh. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the boys. Reno and Rude from Final Fantasy VII. 2 mana, 2/1. They've not got very good defense, have they? Whenever Reno and Rude deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. Then you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, you may play the exile card this turn, and mana of any type can be used to cast it. Interesting. So you can steal with them. They'd be good in the Rev deck. Red Tithe Extractor. Stealing more stuff. Oh, another Rufus Shinra. Okay, nice. Another Queen Braun. Alright. Oh, the Wind Crystal! Let's go! That's 2 out of the 5 crystals. Let's freaking go. We got 2 out of the 5 crystal cycle. We've already got the Darkness Crystal down here, which was our promo. Shiny, though, compared to that one. Alright, when you white spells you cast cost 1 less, and if you gain life, gain twice that much life. Creatures you control gain flying and lifelink to the end of turn. That's pretty powerful, the Wind Crystal. Zell Dinked, another rare. It's a 2 rare pack. No mythics as of yet. Waiting to see a mythic. Alright, you may play additional land on each of your turns. Zell gets +1 for each land you control. At the beginning of your instead, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I don't think we've actually pulled any red cards yet. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna move these tokens real quick because make some room for Zell. Alright. Number 9. Okay. I think it's only with Zell, it's a land that you control, so you can't return an opponent's land. Here's the food, which looks like it's from Final Fantasy 15, because that's their setup with the cans and stuff when they're out camping. We also get another Aura Hero token. Let's go. I want to get all the heroes. Okay, Cloudbound Moogle. We've not seen this yet. This is a 5 mana 2/3. When this enters and it has flying, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Nice. And with plane cycling. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. We have Sephiroth's intervention. Destroy target creature. You gain 2 life. Oh, God. No. No. Oh, why does it want to go over here all of a sudden? Why are you going over here? No. Alright, okay. Sephiroth, you can stab Aerith later. Alright, commune with beavers. 1 mana. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact, creature, or land card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Nice. Dreams of Laguna. Another Final Fantasy 8 card. Another flashback card, I guess. Even though it's like technically a dream, so... yes. This is a 2 mana, Seville 1, draw a card. It's not too bad, it's just card draw. We got a Blazing Bomb! It's nice to see, like, monsters have low rarities, actually. 1 mana, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and then you can tap and sacrifice it to blow it up, dealing damage equal to its power to target creature. Very bomb-like. Nice flavor there. Got the Weapons Vendor again. Reach the horizon once again. Again, the artwork that's in there, just from the other side. This is, I didn't explain what this is, by the way. This is the end of the Midgard portion of Final Fantasy VII. I've heard some people say it's the end of Disc 1. It's not the end of Disc 1. The game continues up until the Forgotten Capital on Disc 1. But yeah, guess this is goodbye, City of Mako. The weird thing that they're doing for this set as well is that they're taking, like, they're doing, like, original Final Fantasy VII stuff, but they're also taking, like, aesthetic and some quotes from Remake and Rebirth, which is really weird. We have Sleep Magic once again, Phoenix Down once again, Crystal Fragments. This is a card that gets exiled and transformed. That's nice. 1 mana. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Cool. Only costs 1 to equip, so 2 for +1/+1. And then for 7, you exile it and return it transformed into Alexander. Oh, that's pretty pog. I like that. Oh, that's very cool. Prevent damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. Tap all creatures your opponents control on the 3rd turn before it dies. And it's a flyer, so you can at least get 1 turn where you can get at least 4 damage in. And then Moogle's Valor is the rare for this pack. This is Final Fantasy VI card. Thanks, Moogles, we're in your debt. This is the very, very beginning of the game, I believe, where Locke has to go and, like, save Terra. And all these Moogles turn up and help you out. For each creature you control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. The creature you control gain indestructible until the end of turn. That's so good, but it is 5 mana cost. But it is an instant, so you could potentially avoid a board wipe with this, which would be pretty cool if you had the mana to do it. Ooh! Okay, we have a Final Fantasy 13 Through the Ages card. Interesting. Oh. Just realized I've not got a place for whites because we haven't got any whites yet, so let's put that here. Okay. We have an uncommon Through the Ages card. This is Lightning Bolt. Oh, cool. It's just a Lightning Bolt. Very cool. I don't think I own Lightning Bolt yet, so that's actually pretty cool for me. Nice. We have the Reverse Queen Bride, and we just have Gongaga. Me? Gongaga. Very cool. Okay, pack 10. Oh, I'm so happy. I know it's taking me a little bit longer to open these cards this time, but I'm so pleased with the set. I'm so happy with the set. It's kind of ridiculous. We have an art card. What is it? Oh, it's Sin. It's Sin. It's literally the same Sin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Camera, hello. Oh, that's very nice looking. And that is number 36 of 53. We're collecting these art cards, chat. We're collecting them. All right. We have Precious Wanderings, which we haven't had before. This is a common instant 3 mana. Search your library for a basic land card or town. Put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. When you search your library this way, +1/+1 counter on target creature control. That's pretty good. Rook Turret. This seems to be a Final Fantasy 14 card. Flying, whenever another artifact you control enters, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Is that a specific job roles, like, ability? Is that, like, for the one that creates, like, Artificer or something? I can't remember. It is unfortunate that Machinist, that's it, thank you. That's the name of it in Final Fantasy 14. It is unfortunate that many Ishgardians cannot appreciate the practicality of my work. Stefanovian D. Hallenarts. Alright, cool. That's just a 4 mana 3/3 anyway. Warrior Sword, we've got the job select for Warrior here. +3, +2, and Warrior. That's actually pretty good, but it is very expensive. But you're getting a 4/3 out of it for 4 mana, so that's not too bad. And then an equipment you can use after it dies. Fate of the Suncrist. It's a Final Fantasy 12 card. Never played 12. No idea what the game's about. 5 mana. This spell costs 2 less to catch if it targets a tapped creature and you can destroy target non-land permanent. Cool. Cornered by Black Mages. Target opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice for 3 mana, 2 black included there. When you create a wizard token. Nice. Force them to sacrifice and create a wizard token. Adventurer's Airship. 3 colorless mana. 3/2 flying. Whenever this vehicle attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Create 2. And we have a common town. Crossroads Village. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of any color. Oh, that seems okay. Hey, there's Tidus. He's not very tedious, but this is the set Tidus. And he's uncommon. Whenever an artifact you control enters, play +1/+1 counter on Tidus. Whenever Tidus attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls. For 3 mana, and Azorius. Poo-Poo UFO! We got the Poo-Poo UFO. This is a Final Fantasy VIII card, I believe, as part of like a very weird side quest where you can like fight the Poo-Poo UFO. And there's like cows and I don't know. I can't remember how it goes. Anyway, it's a 2 mana 0/4, and you can tap to put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield, which is actually pretty cool. And until the end of turn, this creature's base power becomes equal to the number of towns you control. Ooh, that's a very good early game like ramp spell. Very cool. We got Swallowed by the Leviathan, which is a Final Fantasy II card. Not played it. Don't know what this would be, but it's an instant 3 mana cost. Choose target spell, surveil 2, and then counter the chosen spell unless the controller pays 1 for each card in your graveyard. Oh, cool. So this would definitely be helpful if you're running like a mill strategy. Black Waltz number 3 once again. Oh, we have Firion, Wild Rose Warrior in the alternate background there from Final Fantasy 2. Equip creatures you control have haste. Okay, so this goes in the equipment deck. And whenever a non-token equipment you control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, except this equipment abilities cost 2 less to activate. Sacrifice that token and begin the next upkeep. Nice. We have our reverse. Vane's Treachery. Goddamn. Okay, not the greatest in the world, not the worst. And a land, which is... Alright, hopefully see some Final Fantasy 11 characters in this pack. Let's see. Oh, revealed the first one. Didn't mean to. Alright, we got a wizard. We got a bird. Nice. More burbs for the bird pile. Alright. Chocobo Kick. 2 mana. Sorcery. Return a land card. You control to its owner's hand if you kick it. Okay, cool. And target creature you control deals damage equal to the power to target creature an opponent controls. So it's not a fight, but it is like... doing damage based on that. If the spell is kicked, the creature deals twice that much damage. That's not terrible. That's pretty good. And it's a Final Fantasy IV burb as well. Nice. Retrieve the Esper, the Final Fantasy VI. This is from the very beginning of the game, which means that's either Biggs or Wedge in there. I guess they're both featured in the artwork. That's Biggs and Wedge there. They get a little bit of representation. Create a 3/3, unless this is... Yeah, that is the beginning of Final Fantasy VI, isn't it? When they're retrieving the Esper. Create a 3/3 blue robot artifact creature token. Then if the spell was cast from a graveyard, put 2 +1/+1 counters on that token. Interesting. Oh, we got Suplex again. Nice. Jellycat. 3 mana, 1/3, Flying Vigilance. As long as you control 2 or more artifacts, it gets +2, so technically it's a 3/3 flyer with Vigilance. That's not bad for 3 mana. That's the ticket. Now let's get moving to the North Mountain. Galuf Baldessian. Black Mage's Rod. We haven't seen this yet, but this is the Black Mage job select. Basically just turns you into a wizard that does the pinging stuff. Or creates a wizard that does the pinging stuff. Vincent's Limit Break, we've seen that. Magic Pot, we've not seen you. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Sacrifice a token, add 1 mana of any color, exile card from the graveyard for 2 mana. Interesting. So you can exile cards from the graveyard and defend with it, and if it dies, you get to create a treasure token. That's not too bad for 3 mana. Got Shiva again from Final Fantasy X. We have the Samurai job select. Gets +2/+2, Trample, Haste, and has Samurai in addition to its other types. I think that's pretty good. You get a 3/3 with Trample and Haste. Tonberry! Finally we get a Tonberry. Enters tapped with a stun counter on it. So you don't get to use it on the turn that you put it down. You don't get to use it the turn after either. Because the next upkeep, you take off the stun counter, and then the upkeep turn after that, then you'd be able to use it. Interesting. So you can't use it on the turn you put it down. Can't use it turn after. You have to wait until... Jesus, this surviving for that long would be crazy. Unless you have some way of moving counters around. Which is not the worst idea in the world. During your turn, this creature has First Strike and Death Touch. Damn. Alright, we got another side quest, Play Blitzball. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains +2/+0 to the end of turn. At the end of combat, if a player was dealt 6 or more combat damage this turn, transform the enchantment and attach it to a creature you control. It becomes World Champion Celestial Weapon. Is that Wakka's ultimate weapon? Interesting. Double Overdrive, equipped creature gets +2/+0, it has double strike. That's not too bad for 3 mana. That's pretty cool. And next up is Arden. We got another Arden. This is a different Arden to the Arden we have. The Arden we have is the Through the Years Arden. Through the Ages Arden. This Arden is the actual set Arden. So this is 8 mana. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. That's insane. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target creature card from a graveyard, and if you exile a card this way, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 5/5 black demon. That's ridiculous. We have an uncommon reverse Galoo's Final Act, and a Guado Salam. That's the first Guado Salam we've got. Just another tap land. No 11s in that pack. Pack 12. And funnily enough, this pack, unlike others, is actually like foil too, which is crazy. All right. Ooh, art card. Oh, look, it's the Commander Terra Branford art card. Oh, that's very pretty. That's very pretty. I may have to give this to a friendo who really likes Terra and 6. We'll see. White Aura Sight, starting off strong. Shinra Reinforcements, not seen this yet. 3 mana for 2/3. Mill 3 cards, gain 3 life when it enters. We got the Balam T-Rexor. Dragoon's Wyvern, apparently this is pretty good in limited and like pre-release. It's a 3 mana 2/1 with flying. When this creature enters, you get to create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token as well. Fantasy 11 card, nice. Thunder Magic once more. Hill Gigas, we've not seen you yet. 6 mana 5/4 with Trample and Haste and Mountain Cycling. Magitech Infantry again. Sid, this is our first Sid that we've got. Timeless Artificer. This is the Final Fantasy 9 Sid with what's his face from the Tantalus in the background. Your boss, Zidane's boss. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get +1/+1 for each artificer you control and each artificer card in your graveyard. And they can have any number of cards named Sid Timeless Artificer, which is pretty cool. Alright, Freya Crescent. Oh, a bunch of Final Fantasy 9 cards in this. 1 mana 1/1 has flying during your turn with jump, and you can also cast an equipment spell or activate an equip ability with the 1 mana it generates. Oh, the Gold Saucer! Nice. Final Fantasy 7. Another town land. Adds colorless mana, but you can, for 2 mana, you can flip a coin. If you win the flip, create a treasure token. And then for 3 mana, you can sacrifice 2 artifacts and draw a card. Nice. Lightning Army of One! This is our first mythic! Yo! This is actually a card that a bunch of people are after as well. That's pretty cool. Our first mythic is Lightning. She is a 3 mana red-white 3/2 human soldier with First Strike, Trample, and Lifelink, and has Stagger. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double damage instead. That's pretty damn cool. That's crazy. And then we have Squall in the Through the Ages treatment. This is Danitha Capuchin Paragon. Gives you First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, or an equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. This is in my Captain America equipment deck, I believe. Nice. Thunder Magic in reverse again. And we just have another tap land in reverse this time, though, so. Alright. We have number 14. I can count, chat. I can count. Oh my god. Okay. I did see the first one, but that's fine. We got treasure token and a hero token. Nice. We got Gashal greens. Nice. Or Gasal greens. I don't know what they're called. I can never remember. This is Final Fantasy 11 anyway. You get to create a 2/2 bird creature token with a landfall mechanic. Very cool. Magic Damper. Item Shopkeep, we've seen you before. Rescue Mission, Marlborough, Lunatic Pandora, Araman, Torgal, Sorceress's Schemes, this is new. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard exiled with a flashback you own to or exile card with flashback you own to your hand. Interesting. And you add 1 red mana as well. So wait. So you can get an exiled card back as long as it has flashback? That's insane. I mean, that's a very specific situation to be in, but yeah. 4 mana though. X Death. Nice. There we go. We finally get X Death. Here we go. Void Warlock. This is the Final Fantasy V character. When they enter, you gain 3 life. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 more permanent cards in the graveyard, transform X Death into Neo X Death. Dimensions End. That's crazy looking. It is a... Ooh. It is a Trampler. And its power is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. So it's an adaptive power card. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then we have... Oh, Noctis! There we go. That's the playmat I got sent. The art for the playmat I got sent. He is an Esper commander with lifelink. You may cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 life in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, and that artifact enters with a finality counter on it. Very cool. Ooh, Dawn Warrior's Legacy. Final Fantasy V card. I've never seen this artwork before. And that is a Mizzet's Mastery. Exile target card that's an instant sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and then you cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Nice. And then... we got it! We actually got one of the hits. And in goddamn foil as well. There it is. There it is. I like how these have little arrows on them here, because then I can just point to, like, there it is. We got one of the cards we wanted. This is the Genova in foil, the woodblock printing. That's pretty pog. That's epic looking. Finally get a good hit from the reverse spot in this. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Genova's power up to 1 other target creature. That creature becomes a mutant in addition to its other types. I feel like this is definitely an in the 99 card though, because you gotta find some way of buffing her. And then we have a mountain. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's very cool. I should put that with the other cool printings down here. I like how that works. Alright, we're on pack number 13. 13? No, we're on pack number... No, this is pack number 16. What am I talking about? Sorry. No, this is pack number 14. The one before was 13. 13 had Genova in it. This is 14. That's 15. That's 16. Jesus, I can't count today, apparently. This is 14. Quick maths, yeah. Alright, so we have the wizard token. And also the hero token, the aura token, but that's okay. Alright, we have Fight On, which we've seen before. We have the Gobu Gardener, which we've not seen before. This is just a 2-mana mana dork. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like that. Combat Tutorial. Target player draws 2 cards, put +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. Very early on. Yeah, this is Tidus learning not to try and, like, hit flans with physical attacks. It doesn't do much. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Search your library for a mountain card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle, and then you get to create a Chocobo. That's kind of awesome. Paladin's Arms. This is for the Paladin class. +2/+1, Ward 1, and a Knight. That's not too bad. Undercity Dire Rats. Rat Tail, when this creature dies, creates a treasure token. Okay, well, we want treasure tokens. Geot, King of the Dwarves, we've had you before. Summon Anima, we've had you before. Colosseum Behemoth, we've had you before. Orange Inspiration, we've had you before. Kuja, this is a new card. Kuja, Genome Sorcerer. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then, if you control 4 or more wizards, transform Kuja, which would be pretty easy, I can imagine. And Kuja transforms into Trance Kuja, Fate Defied. If a wizard you control will deal damage to opponent or player, it deals double that damage instead. That's pretty cool. That's a very nice card. And following that up, we have Gilgamesh! Let's go! That's our Godo Bandit Warlord. Nice. It's our rare through the ages. When Gilgamesh enters, you may search your library for an equipment card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. When Gilgamesh attacks the first time each turn, untap it. And all samurai you control after this phase is an additional combat phase. Nice. Good old Greg. Reverse White Mage's Staff, and a land card is a forest. Nice. Alright. Number 15. I'm going to open this one from the bottom because I want to keep one of these packs, like, in pristine condition. That didn't rip. Good, 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 good. Okay. Oh. That's a token artifact creature. That's the token. Nice. It's the problem with opening it from the bottom. This is the token you create with the other card, like Seize the Esper or whatever it's called. And then you also have the hero card on the back. It's cool to see the Magitek armor there. Alright. Summon Fat Chocobo. Nice. Dragoon's Wyvern. Nice. Light of Judgment. We've not seen this yet. Light of Judgment deals 6 damage to target creature. Destroy up to 1 equipment attached to that creature. That's a 6 mana double removal. Sorry, 5 mana double removal. Summon Chocomog. We've had you before. Shimmer Reinforcements. Laughing Mad. Now that's a card. Crazy looking card. You have to discard a card to do this, but then you get to draw 2 cards. And it has flashback. Wow. And like, his head is burning away as well. That's a really cool artwork. Whoops. Well, we got the Blitz Ball. Add 1 mana of any color for 3 mana. And then, if you sacrifice, you can sacrifice it, draw 2 cards, activate only if the opponent was dealt combat by a legendary creature this turn. We have Primal Garuda, who we've also always got. We got the really cool artwork of Primal Garuda. The Prima Vista from Final Fantasy IX, which is one of the airships you get, I believe, right? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana is spent to cast it, the Prima Vista becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. So you don't necessarily need to crew this. Very cool. Final Days. Okay, that's a Final Fantasy 14 card. Create two tapped 2/2 black horror creature tokens. If the spell is cast from a graveyard, create X of those tokens, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. That's crazy. That's crazy. I kind of love that. Kind of love it though. Genji Glove. Oh, is our rare. 5 mana. A quick creature has double strike. Whenever a quick creature attacks, if it's the first combat phase of this turn, untap it. After this phase is an additional combat phase. Holy moly. And we got Venat as well. Yo, what is happening? We also get Venat's Heart of Hydaelyn. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. And then for 7 mana, exile target non-land permanent. She is expensive to transform. She's 3 mana to begin with. And she transforms into Hydaelyn the Mother Crystal, a 4/4 indestructible with Blessing of Light. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. Until your next turn, it gains indestructible. And if it's legendary, you draw a card because she's choosing her Warriors of Light. That's so cool. It does almost look like an in-game image because, like, screenshot, because it's so detailed with that art style. Very cool, that card. I love that. It's only our third white rare spell. That's insane. And then we have Blitzball Shot and our land, which is Charlian. Oh, cool. I've not pulled Charlian yet. It's very nice. All right, we're on to the 16th booster. Could there be a Clive in here? No, 16th booster. Let's find out. All right. Let's take a look-see. All right, we have an art card. So we've managed to hit one of the hits that we wanted. Out of all those packs, out of 16 packs, we've hit one of the hits. Well, actually, out of 15 packs. Let's see. Oh my god, it's the cute anime Ishtola. Yo, if we could pull that card, I'd be very happy. Alright, that should be down there too, Ishtola. Defo. We have a Dwarven Castle Guard. 2 mana. 2/1. And it creates a 1/1 hero token when it dies. Namazu Trader, Gigantode, Scorpion Sentinel, Red Mage's Rapier, Iron Giant, we've not seen this yet, 7 mana, Vigilance Reach, Trample for 6, which is a 6/6. That's crazy. Final Fantasy 15 version of the Iron Giant too. 15 version of the Coil. Dark Knight's Greatsword. +3/+0 Knight in addition to its other types. Wow. Okay. Interesting. It's not that amazing, so you get a 4/1. Ride the Shupa. Lad for whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That's pretty good. We're missing like Saz's Chocobo as well. That's a card that we need. This enchantment becomes a 7/7 beast creature in addition to its other types for 7 mana. Damn. I guess that's the Shupa. Zac Fair! Okay, this is in the precon as well, so it's not a big pull here, but this is a cool card because its flavor is on point. You have to for 1 mana, you can sacrifice Zac Fair. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn, and then you put all of Zac's counters and equipment, take it from Zac, and attach it to the target creature. Oh my goodness. We have the Feast Knife. +1/+1. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and it's a rogue in addition to its other types. Again, I guess that's fine. It's got Curiosity built in, but... Starting Town. Oh, wait. Starting Town is our rare for the pack? Yo. But we're on the last pack. That could be Ending Town. That's funny. This land enters tapped unless it's your first, second, or third turn of the game. That's pretty cute. Pay 1 life to add 1 mana of any color. That's very good early on in the game as well. We got the Reverse Dragon's Wyvern. And... Oh. Just an Insomnia Crown City. Okay. Right, so... Some interesting hits. I wouldn't say anything, like, amazing. The Lightning was our only mythic, so that's pretty cool. Getting the Lightning's pretty pog, but I want more Final Fantasy 7 characters. Alright, here we go. We have 2 collector boosters to finish us off today. So let's do that. I'm trying to see if I can get this open without damaging the packaging, because I really want to keep the packaging intact. And it's not going to happen, is it? Now, these collector boosters are always terrible for this, so we'll do what we can. And we'll try not to rip it all the way. I also don't want to damage the cards in there either. It's really hard to do with collector packs. Nope, I absolutely mullered it. I mullered it. Alright. Okay, so I think going from the back to the front is commons to uncommons, so we'll do that. We got Red Mage's Rapier. Oh, I can already see there is a little bit of Pringling going on, because they're all foils. Blitzball shots. We have the Windurst Federation Center. We have Snow Villas, which we hadn't had before. It's pretty cool. 3 mana. Power is equal to number of creatures you control, and then toughness free with vigilance. Prompto. 2 mana, 2/2. Haste, Selfish Shot whenever you cast a non-creature spell. If at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token. We have Sorceress's Schemes. Oh, Freya Crescent and the Borderless. We have that means that we've got not Vanilla Fang. This is Fang. Oh, Fang in the different artwork. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually some pretty cool artwork of Fang. I should keep this to one side just because that's Fang, right? We got Swamp, Reverse Swamp. Well, that's actually Final Fantasy 14. Where is that? It looks like a dragon. We have Louisoir's Sacrifice. It's an instant as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a legendary or pay 2. Oh no, counter target of activate ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. Oh my gosh. We go down there. We have Emmett Selk, the 3rd seat, extended. Oh, there's our Emmett card. Remember that we once lived. Spells cast from your graveyard cost 2 left to cast. Whenever one or more opponents lose life, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. I believe this is the precon card version of Emmett Selk. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Do this only once each turn. Okay, let's put you down there. We have Ultimate Magic Holy. That's also from the precon. Nice, but it's the extended version, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that's so funny. I'm getting all worked up over cards that are from the pre-con. We have Dark Confident, which is a mythic. That's kind of epic. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. Put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. That's a very good card. That's a very good card. We like that card. I'll put that with the special treatments. And then Vayne. Karudus Soldier. It's also Flynn the Fangbearer. It's an uncommon legendary creature, human warrior, Death Touch. Whenever your creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player gets 2 poison counters. That's insane. That's a green. It's a Through the Ages card, so let's put it there. We have... Oh! Another Darkness Crystal. It really wants us to have Darkness Crystals. Also, we have the Horror token, which is kind of freaking awesome. And the Hero token. Actually cute, though. It's like a blue Elizon. Wizard. That's kind of cool. Look, we have the alternate printing of the Darkness Crystal. That's actually super epic. I love that. I need to trade my Darkness Crystal for something else now. Ascian? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this again and not muck it up this time. It's not going to happen just because of the way that these are bonded. I swear to God, the way that these are bonded, they're terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put my finger in and do that. And then the same to the other side. Imagine if there's a golden chocobo in here and I damage it now. Oh, no. Again. The front of the packaging just gets so destroyed. I'm not even through. I've separated that from the foil layer. That's hilarious. I actually ended up separating the packaging from the foil layer. I'm actually not in the package. That's ridiculous. Okay. I've made it worse, chat. I've actively made it worse. Okay. How did I manage to separate it from, like, the plastic? That's... And I've done it on the other side as well. What the hell, dude? Alright, well, I guess we're using the foil putty part up here. Jesus Christ. Alright. Dude, this is a nightmare. Last pack magic. Give me some last pack magic, chat. Alright, got the token. We got the Burb token! Let's go. And a hero token. I love that. Alright. Common. Gigantitoad. Resentful Revelation. We have Sephiroth's Intervention and foil. Nice. Sleep Magic. Coral Sword. We've not seen you yet. When this equipment enters, attach that to a target creature, control that creature against first strike until the end of turn. And +1. Galu's Final Acts. Zidane, Tantalus Feast. In the extended. Nice. We like that. Oh, Ambrosia Whitehearts. In the nice printing there. I don't think we have Ambrosia yet. That's from Final Fantasy 16. We have a Plains. Nice. I'll just pop that with the other cards. We have Brynhildr from Final Fantasy 13. Exile the top card of your library during any turn. You can put a low counter on a saga. You may play that card. What? During any turn you put a low counter on your saga, you may play that card. Oh, for free? That's kind of awesome. For 2 mana. And then Gestalt mode, when you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until end of turn. So that's a 2 mana drop for like the top card of your deck. That's kind of awesome. Okay. That's actually epic. Alright. We have Zand, Dark Mage. Extended. Zand gets a +1/+1 for each non-creature, non-land card in your graveyard. Awesome. Final Fantasy 3. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! That's one of the ones we wanted! Let's go! It's literally there. Below. Good King Moggle Mog the 12th. In the alternate printing. That's so cute. That is... I don't want to say it's slay, but it's very cute. I love the artwork on this one. That's very nice. Let's put that with the whites. And then, oh, another one! Another one! We got Cloud! We got Cloud in the alternate printing! Let's go! This pack, last pack magic. It's mythic as well. Let's go! That's so good! Alright, cool. Another, this is a white pack as well. Here we go, still got 2 more cards. Oh! 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 I saw the one. We'll do this first. It's Balan Garden Seed Academy. Enters tapped. Adds. It's a mana dork. Oh wait, is that the other side of it? No. That's the main side of it. It's a land. Taps for green or blue, and then if you cost 7 to transform it for each town you control, and it becomes Balan Garden Airborne. Flying. When Balan Garden attacks, draw a card. Very cool. 5/4. That's awesome. It's a land. And then last but not least, we have, this might be a Through the Ages card. It might not be. Search for the Esper. Okay, search for the Frozen Esper. It's Nature's Claim. Cool. Very cool. Very nice artwork to end off on there. Very cool stuff. We hit the Cloud. We hit the Tifa. Not in the printing that we wanted, but we did hit the Tifa. We did not hit the Aerith. We did not hit the Wandering Minstrel. We did not hit the Sephiroth. We hit the Summon, Good King Muggle. We didn't hit Nibelheim Aflame. We didn't hit the Buster Sword, which is my personal want from the sets. We did, however, hit Genova. We hit Genova in the artwork that we wanted. And we also hit Genova again in the artwork that we didn't want. So yeah, this, like, again, Genova was everywhere. We didn't hit the Cloud. We didn't hit the Ristic Study. We didn't hit the Dragon. And we didn't hit the Traveling Chocobo. But this is what we got out of our hits, out of our targets that we wanted. So that's pretty big. We got the Kuja. We got the Genova, obviously. We got the Noctis. We got the Sin, Spear's Punishment in, like, Borderless, which is pretty cool. The Zan Dark Mage. We got Emet from the set extended. And we got Lightning, Army of One, another Mythic. So I think we only got 2 Mythics, but we did get that very, very nice treatment of the Darkness Crystal and the stamped version of the Darkness Crystal as well, and we got the Wind Crystal too. So there's still 3 crystals for us to get, but I think out of it, I still need to get Vanille as well, but I think out of what we got, I think we got some very pretty cool stuff. Oh, we did get another Mythic. We got the Dark Confidant too, so 3 Mythics out of... Is there a guaranteed Mythic in collector packs? Because we got... Did we get 2 Mythics in each collector pack? No, we didn't. We only got 1 Mythic in the collector pack. Was this out of the collector pack? I think it was. I can't remember. We got so many Burbs too. We got so many. A ridiculous amount of Chocobos as well. Which makes me very, very happy. And even so, we got a fair few of the... Through the Ages cards too, which is pretty cool. Most are uncommon. We did get the Gilgamesh and the Doran Warriors Legacy, Squall, Lightning Bolts, Promise Fulfilled, Battle at the Big Bridge, which is Fatal Push. But we did get a couple of rare ones as well. That's pretty nice. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the pulls. Like, I really, really want to get that Buster Sword. I'm not let down at all. Obviously, these were all free from Wizards of the Coast. Again, massive thank you to Wizards of the Coast for these. Very happy with what we've pulled here. Oh, we even got the Genji Glaive as well, which can go into Gilgamesh. Let me know down below if you have any personal targets that you're looking to pull for. And, like, best of luck in your pre-releases this weekend, too. They're going to go amazingly, no doubt. I have 2 coming up, and I will tell you how those went and what I pulled from them. But yeah, very, very cool stuff. Again, massive thank you to Wizards of the Coast. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the video. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, YouTube.